Okay, we are connected to everything. Hello. Hello. Doom Eternal once again. You know what I was thinking about? So how okay, well, I don't know if I should speak about what I was thinking or how my day went first. Because for example, my day went um all right. I woke up around I woke up pretty early. I keep consistent sleep schedule, even so I fell asleep a little bit late yesterday night. But um I thrown away all of the garbage I had. I went to the store, but there was a problem with going to the store is the fact that so when I went to the store, I mean schedule for this month is essentially no more sorry months but for this week essentially like no more rain. Okay, it's gonna be fine. But then I look at the I got out today and it was fucking raining. Wait, what is this title? Oh, he's Titan Slayer, it looks cool. Oh, this one, okay. And I walk out and it's fucking raining, you know? It's not raining hard, but it's like a light drizzle. And it was kind of annoying. I was in shorts and a shirt. It's fucking raining. It's annoying. Then I went to the store. I bought myself some milk, obviously, because I need milk. I actually do like this cutscene. It's really cool, actually.
Dr. Hayden is the Seraphim. He's been with us the entire time.
I am sorry. There's no need for...
You need to see this, because he's not well. Something is happening, and nobody here knows what's wrong with him.
Well, we don't know yet.
The Father's life sphere sits atop the Ingmor Sanctum, located in the blood swamps of hell. My body is undergoing rapid transfiguration. It is why I need the Father. Reach the tomb and acquire the Father's life sphere. Bring him back into physical form. I will not be able to join you. Makers cannot set foot in the dark realm. I will be waiting for you at the Sanctum.
The Seraphim cannot retrieve the sphere. It's forbidden.
I have the Blood Swamp's location online.
Be grateful. Despite your transgressions, you are given the honor to serve the gods yet again.
I don't know if he's like sarcastic or not. And number two, we already seen this scene, and I really think it's really funny because, well, number one, this guy has been our fan the entire time. This guy is obviously shitting on himself. So when this guy intervenes, like, oh, actually, Doomslayer, you're so cool. But like, we have this problem. He's like way more chill and casual. This guy is still fucking afraid, terrified. This guy, I don't know if he really, like, if Samuel, I'll call him Samuel. If Samuel actually means what he says when he says like, oh, well, you know, be grateful, even after all your transgressions, you're still serving the gods. Yeah, no. And I like the fact that, like, just in case if you did not understand when he said, oh, it's forbidden for me for me to go there. This guy says just in case if you're really stupid, he's forbidden from going there, just to confirm that, you know. Hey, the girl. Okay. I find it really funny, the fact that they like, we need to explain it just in case.
I see your mission objective states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it. That is not, sir, what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
Oh, that's actually funny. Yeah, so is our mission objective like our mind says it? Like we in our mind. What the fuck is the point of this? Is this like exploding barrels or something? Doesn't look like it. But it's funny, like, yeah, our mission objective, like they see our mission objective and they go like, wait a minute, that's not what we talked about. It's also funny that this is like a spine here. They're like, hey dude, your mission objective says something different from what we talked about. Mind telling us. Fuck up. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's funny. I find it really funny.
I see your mission objective states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it. That is not, sir, what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
I wonder. So okay, well, clearly they're connected to our feed, so they can read it. Like we have like a live cam that says like live Doomslayer reaction, right? But the, well, I mean, the obvious question is, why are they fighting them? Interesting. Live Doomslayer reaction to the. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything to report. One of the weird things I was thinking about is the fact that, like, I read a lot of Korean manga. Whoop! What the fuck? Excuse me, bitch? The actual flying spaghetti monster was that? Goddamn. Okay. But back to what I was saying. I read a lot of manhwa, right? And I was just recently thinking about the fact that. So, like, is it damageable? Also, a lot of shots. Like, that's not ammo efficient, I would say. Wait. Interesting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So clearly we can't go there. So this is like a blockable pass. Okay, so I read all the manhwa, right? And one thing that confuses me about it is the fact that, well, a lot of it, there's a lot of a genre, which is I died unjustly or whatever, right? And I came back to life to fix what I think mistakes of my past. Oh fuck it, I never... Okay. Oh, okay, that's... And now I'm gonna fix mistakes of my past. It's like a really common... really common trope, right? Like, not even like, it doesn't even need to be like a paranormal kind of like supernatural manual. Like sometimes it's like, I used to be a car dealer, okay, but because I regret choices I made in life, I get transported back in time, and now I can fix my choice of being a car dealer, okay? Like, it's so weird. Anyway, back to the point I was making. But like, because it's such a common trope, there is also really common like plot lines that get visited that I personally think are kind of like cringe in different ways. Including in the fact that every time, a lot of times, when you encounter this, I get transported back in time to fix my mistakes. They end up like confronting some sort of like childhood bully. Which, I mean, nothing is more relatable to me than wishing harm upon people who hurt you physically or mentally. But it's always like a 40-year-old guy manages to fight off like a 5-year-old kid who bullied him when they were both 5. And then by the end of the fight, he'll say something fucking profound. Like you're fucking drawing your sword on the wrong opponent, you can focus on your inner strength, shit like that. But it's like, the fuck are you talking about, guy? like if I get transported back in time and I get a chance to like beat up and win against my childhood bullies, you would not be catching me talking to them like fucking philosophical dude. I would be like, stop being a dick. Like, in the future, don't be a cunt, okay? Like, that would be my fucking moral lesson. But for some reason, they always, like, say some profound shit. It's like, what the fuck is the... Like, come on, like, sometimes... like, there's no real, like, you know, like, point in it. Yeah, but you can only have one at a time, right? Yeah. I'm gonna keep this one because like I don't often get extra lives anyway. Anyway, and it's also like, I mean, kind of embarrassing for them. What? Oh, okay. It's kind of like, I guess it should be embarrassing for the main character to like style on usually 5-year-olds. Like I would get if like the childhood bullies were like, I don't know, like teenagers. Because teenagers can be mean, and you kind of go like, well, they should by now at least know not to bully people. But I don't know. But like, it's always like my childhood bully is 5 years old, and I, a 40-year-old man, beat up this 5 years old kid on account of like my sincere hatred for this 5-year-old. Okay, so this water is toxic. So it's like my protagonist is 40-year-old regressor, like he came back in time after this, where he's like transported from another world, and he beats up a 5-year-old because he was really mean to him. And then he says stuff like, young grasshopper does not appreciate tranquility of his life, or shit like that, you know. Sometimes you have like on the opposite spectrum of this, but it's also cringe. You have the like child genius trope, where there's no like regressor, time traveler shenanigans. Like he's not actually 40-year-old, he's just really smart. And the plot line essentially ends up as like, I mean, might as well, right? Yeah. And plotline essentially ends up as like, well, this child genius protagonist, right, is really smart, and he encounters like somebody who hates him because of how smart he is or whatever, and he tries to bully the main character. And main character obviously styles on them because it's power fantasy. And then the child, this like 5-year-old, usually ends up like fucking villainous as fuck. Fuck, wrong button. Hold on a second. So yeah, like this child genius protagonist styles them, and then this 5-year-old antagonist is gonna be more evil than any other antagonist you ever met. They're gonna be like hiring fucking assassins and shit, and they're like 5, you know. And you just go like, wait, what the fuck is this writing, you know? Like, damn, there is a lot. They're really putting a lot of extra lives almost fucking everywhere on this map. Oh.
That's the key that opens the entrance to the Father's tomb, which, according to our data, should be on the crest of a mountain just beyond this altar. That is the origin of the Father's realm.
I was trying to like just crouch on control, but then I remember it's a grenade. Interesting. How old is this? Are these corpses? I guess it's my advice to like any writer, don't write a 5-year-old like they're a fucking super villain. Have them do like goofy shit, like put the whoopee cushion on their protagonist's ass, you know, and then protagonist doesn't fucking predict it like goddamn Sherlock Holmes, like with my 40 years of experience, I know exactly what lays under my ass, which is a whoopee cushion, right? Have them like fall for it and be like, oh wow, funny, you know, and have them like a small like rivalry, or make them like a fucking villain of action 2 or whatever. Oh! Wait, hold up. Sorry. Hold on a second. G, right, there it is. I like small rivals for the main character, and it's like, gonna be good, you know. Don't have them like hire assassin hitmen to kill the main character, like fucking gun goons over here, you know. Okay, we need 2 keys, right, for the thing. It was like 2, I remember seeing them. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, 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 no. You fucking kidding me right now? Like that, huh? A lot of checkpoints as well. Whoop. What? What was the fuck? Oh, okay. That's weird. Wait, hold up. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hold up. Actually, I do need. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stop. No, wait, hold up. So, but who, where, and how? Fuck, who killed me? That clearly didn't work. Fuck. There's like too much. There's like too many little buttons. No, wait. Son of a bitch, where the fuck? I fucking hate these guys. I do like the fact that we make them into like a sushi. Oh, come on. I'm not a big fan of this wolf. Can I get a better one? Sandwich. Wait, is it every time? I don't know. Am I missing stuff because of this fucking wolf? God fucking damn it. What was that? Fuck off. Oh, he sounded. Yeah, what next? Let's go. Ah, son of a bitch, why is it? Can I go back through this forest after I'm done? Because I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. Oh wow, holy shit, I got two? Fuck. I don't think I'm playing well. Stop. Who? Where? How? I have no idea. Oh wait, is this guy? Honestly, I beat 2 of you at the same time. You cannot scare me with this shit anymore. Come on. Okay, so I can just go through this like map now without worrying, right? That's what I assume. Which means I can go over there and over here. What the fuck? So okay, if we go over here, there's like a note. Over here, there's a challenge. Let's go there. Yeah, I think I see how the card's falling. Okay, hold on a second. Huh. Interesting, huh? Oh! Wait, so we need to run entire way through, or like only pass? That's where we are, right? So I assume it's here and there and everywhere. Go over here, okay. Oh, what? Come on. That's like a respawn or something? Wait, what? Okay, invisible walls. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I assumed... Okay, maybe I was wrong. Hold on a second. I have so many fucking Game of Thrones theories now in my head. It's like I keep hearing this guy who I keep watching say Leandra. Okay, so it's instead of A, it's B. We're not gonna touch this. Ah, interesting portal. Wait, what? Ah. Oh, interesting. Just instant deaths? Okay. Let's do it, I guess. Fuck. Oh. It's not really a secret when I found the map and I was just following the map. I think the map is way more... I know if, like, I learned it well enough now that I can like navigate the map, or is it actually more understandable in Doom Eternal versus Doom 2016? Because Doom 2016 I could not figure out the map very well. Okay. What did that achieve us? Oh, it's open the door, right? Yes. What? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. I mean, that was close. I squeezed through. Okay. So that's it for this shit. That's a different looking armor, right? And also, how do I get there? I'll figure out. I'll double. Oh wait a minute, there it is. Yes. Ah. Really? Okay. Let's. It's weird how it doesn't regen unless you step on the ground. Just a plain buff to armor, okay. I see how it is. So... So essentially I need to do this twice. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. Like it annoys me because it's like it's a repetitive quest. If it was like if it was linear, right? If instead of going like you go here, then you come back, then you go there. Instead, if it was like you go here, and then you go there, and then you go all the way to the final destination, I would be less annoyed. Like, it's understandable, right? Like, in terms of game design, I think it would be better, even if I'm not a game designer, but just a player. I think it would be better if it was like one continuous track, instead of having to go... Oh. Ah. I did not guess that one, okay. Oh wait, fuck. Okay. Can possess demons, making them tougher. Possess demon skill, the spirit becomes exposed, making vulnerable plasma rifle microwave beam. Oh, it's essentially Ghostbuster reference, okay. The spirit is not quickly killed, it will seek out new hosts. Well, number one, this is smart game design, because they are encouraging to use micro plasma rifle. Like, number one, they're encouraging the use of the weapons that I'm pretty sure a lot of people complain about not needing to use. Like it's not super popular as far as I know. Even I don't use it very much, and I barely use alternative. And number two, it's a Ghostbuster reference, which I don't know if we'll go over well with a lot of people, but it will go over well with me. Oh fuck. Whoa. Sandwich. Oh fuck. Oh, this guy's possessed again. Wait, so he was empowered and possessed at the same time? That's fucking fucked up. Shit. Who the fuck empowered a possessed demon? No, come on. Do I not help? No, come on, what? Why did it not lock on and why did it not continue? I'm disappointed. Okay. Okay. Like, he is empowered. He fucking does it fucking hammer time, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Like, how about we don't let the spirit possess the most aggressive motherfuckers? Like, how about we just let spirits possess like a regular race, you know? Can it possess a house cat? Can a ghost possess my crippling loneliness? Can a ghost possess a Trump supporter so they have soul? How did I fucking miss velocity? Yeah, easy answers. Nah. You see, that's what I did the first time, but somehow it didn't work. No, I'm suffering from dry eyes right now. No, I've been for a long time meaning to. It would be nice to go to the store and buy some like eye over the counter eye droplets to like moisturize my eyes. Yeah, I'll just double check. Wow, okay. Now we're asking the real question. Can a ghost possess my cold dead heart? Me making ghost possess an anime figurine that I put in a jar. I put it in a jar for safekeeping, okay? Just making sure it doesn't go anywhere. Did you seriously lock on the other fucking guy? Oh, okay, hold on. Hold up. What the fuck? Where? Okay. Oh wow, just run and died there, okay. Sandwich. fuck. How do I keep fucking missing? Good enough. Wow, wow, wow. Sounds like... Oh fuck, it's possessed. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, now that I know it's possessed, wow, okay, that clears up so much stuff. I don't know, I was kind of blanking out there. Okay, hold on a second. No, I remember the clip. It's like super funny, but I don't know if I can find it. Because I watched so much shit. Ah, sure. Fucking what? No epic miss, what the fuck is going on here? Oh fuck. Oh, you found it. I'm not even sure. Yeah, no, we know it, but like, what if they're possessed, you know? Damage. Where the fuck is this guy? Oh fuck, hold up, hold on a minute. T-pose. Oh fuck. So the spider demon, every time it spawns, one of them starts possessed. Oh, fuck. Ah, son of a bitch, hold up. Back off. Oh, you son of a bitch. Got fucking shredded. Like goddamn cheese, you know? 5. Okay. Actually, I don't know. I'm always weirded out how these guys like kind of like run away but then run towards you at the same time. Like their like patterns of behavior are absolutely non-sensical. Now the question is, if I just castrate all of them, what do they do? Oh. There's one guy left. Now I can run around a little bit, collect some ammo packs. Let's see, where is the fucking castrate? My fucking local unit. Where the fuck is the rest of them? Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why do I keep fucking missing shots now? Wow, I don't get threat against this guy. I think I just need to unload entire fucking this one to him. Ah. Okay. Where the fuck is the other guy? Ooh. Found him. Ah, son of a bitch. I was fine to do the same thing I did just last time, which is just castrate all. And how else would you call it? I'm cutting their like shooters. I'm cutting their guns off. Sorry, but you lost your PV privilege. Fuck. Salvage. Oh wait. What? That's absolutely not how I was planning for it to play out. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it was for the better. Do you think Dance of the Dragon was real? Nah, man, that was all conspiracy theory. The dragons were CGI. Damn, fucking do it. Same time. Buckle up. I'm not sure if I fucking nailed the shot or not. How many of them? Okay, so there's like at least 3. Fuck. Fucking awesome. Is there more than one of these puppets? No, only one. Fucking bastard. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a boost, right? Oh, son of a bitch, this guy. God damn it. Okay. Wow. Do you really believe there is a wall at the northmost of Westeros? Come on. That's just a conspiracy theory. White Walkers? Doesn't make any sense. That shit's fake. All the news of White Walkers is actually like guys painted. Painted in white. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because they want to take your taxes. They want to be just there chilling on the wall, fucking around, doing nothing. While we out here, real working folks. Are gathering wheat as their supplies. Why do you think every single noble house sends their dishonored bastards to the wall? Well, it's very simple. It's an easy, it's college resort for the nobles who fucked up somewhere. So they just go out there chilling in the wars. I'm refusing to believe I'm that bad. Come on. Oh, you heard that? Yep, there it is. I'm unbelievable. Do you really believe in Blackfire Rebellion? You're telling me a king would disappoint every single one of his bastards as a rightful heir to Westeros, and then just conveniently right before his death, and then this one guy who he gave a sword to becomes a leader of a whole new other clan Fuck, what? Come on, be real. It's great to join in on a franchise way past its prime, you know? Like Game of Thrones has not been topical for many years now. And I'm only now catching up to it, like, oh yeah, J.R. Martin. Like, did you know J.R. Martin actually a really good writer, eh? It always makes me go crazy, the fact that in Second World War, maniacal dictator's name was Hitler, right? And then his subordinate, equally as evil guy, his name was Himmler. Like, was that like fucking intentional? Was he like picking them? Like, oh, your name's fucking matching mine. Let's get it. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that fat guy still there? Dynamic is very similar. Fucking truck stand stunned. One thing that I found really weird is that in Westeros, incest is looked down upon, but then you have fucking but then you have Targaryens and they just do incest all the time and nobody even fucking bats an eye. Like, I guess that they're like kings and kings usually like get special fucking privileges, but with the level of inbreeding Targaryens get, it's kind of crazy, you know. Like, incest is taboo, that's why people don't like Jaime and Cersei hooking up. But then Targaryens do things like, actually, what incest? It's fine. fuck are you talking about? You know? Incest, Wincest. No, not for that. Somebody will choose to be a hell fucking ammo pack? Fuck yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Take initiatives. It's also hilarious how the guy I'm watching explained to me the fucking Game of Thrones lore. He keeps pointing out how like Targaryens are actually really cool with this test. Like I get that like for a first time viewers he has to point out, but I think like on like the video number 10 Westeros history, you know. You don't have to explain to me that actually incest was super prevalent for Targaryens because they believe themselves to be descendants of dragons. I understood that the first 10 times. No, I get that Jon hooking up with his technically aunt is not as bad if you account for Targaryens wedding their sisters every single time without fail. But like, you have to point out, like I get it, you know. Also, I'm familiar enough with actual medieval history to be like, I don't think that's unusual in terms of like in terms of the setting. Now if Game of Thrones was like sci-fi, and you were like, actually they're really cool in this far future to have incest, I'm like, that is weird. Fucking peek. Oh, son of a bitch, not this guy. Fucking two of you? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Jesus Christ. That's not what I wanted. That's full 3 points I'm gonna get back. Unbelievable. Wow. I unbelieve. What? Come on! Are you fucking kidding? Okay, now my brain moved on from fucking Game of Thrones and I'm just thinking about all the fucking Brainrot AI videos I have on my phone. It's just so weird. Like, Brainrot AI videos are something else. I think that shit gotta be purged because I only have them in my phone because I like to torture my friends with it. Like I send my friends like a video of fucking Duncan Kazoo and whatever. I'm like, this shit's so ass. They're gonna kill themselves. Like it's brilliant. Did I explode myself? On Maker, oh fuck no. You serious? Is me introducing to early agricultural society brain rot because they stopped developing agriculture and just brain rot the entire day. Humanity no longer progresses, and forever just watching worship content whatever. Wow, unbelievable. I could see my grandma falling for like AI. Like my parents, like I had a talk with them, like hey, just in case, I'm very much worried you're gonna be like talking to me about AI in like a little bit, so like I'm making sure, you know about all the scams, right? Like, they're like yeah, no. But then like I think about like my grandma actually fallen for a scam before, so, like my parents might not be, like they're pretty smart, pretty sharp for their, but my grandma straight up fallen for like the, like she fallen for equivalent of 3 armor trimmings in RuneScape. Like she gathered money from a bunch of people. Well, including her own money, but like she gathered a bunch of money and gave it to this guy to buy a TV. And he was a scammer. So they had no fucking TV, but they paid him like a bunch of fucking money. It's unbelievable. It's crazy how easily old people can fall for fucking scams. And like, I don't know if I will be at the age because I am hardened by these scams and being poor. Like I'm very protective of money, so like anytime I see or sniff a scam, I'm very much ready to like just be like, no. Like, as soon as anything touches my money, I just go fuck off. Shit. I was trying to figure out a way to like heal up real quick, but I also had like a big argument. No, not like a big argument. Sorry, just a quick like. Had a big argument with my mom. Almost got arrested. Like it's, no. I had like a small, minor argument with my mom about the fact that. Well, there was an interview between Charlie Sheen and you know, like there's this guy who's like British fucking TV cast personality who's like constantly like super charming. He's like super charming and he's like and he invites people to like talk about stuff and it's like casual atmosphere and whatever. And there was time where Charlie Sheen arrived and he was like and he was shit talking Trump, and in that interview he was like well, Trump like saw me at like having dinner with my wife to be, and then was like, sorry, I can't make it to your wedding. And he's thinking and like Charlie's like oh, and nobody invited you, but sure. And then and then he's like, but here's the present. He gives him like what he says, platinum diamond cuffings. It's like a thing for like the jacket. And then when Charlie Sheen was appraising them, well, it was just so convenient. They happened that he had to appraise other stuff besides the coffin. He wasn't like immediately to the pawn shop with fucking President Trump's coffin. It wasn't platinum. It was some like tin or whatever. And the diamonds weren't diamonds. They were like zirconium, whatever. And my mom misremembered it to be a watch. And sounds like an exciting story, am I right? But one thing that I was suffering through during that conversation is to try and convince my mom that my side of the story was correct, even so I know it was correct, you know? Instead of her side of the story, where it was a watch. And she blamed almost every single fucking thing possible on her misremembering that it was a watch. No, it was a different interview. No, it was actually Charlie Sheen is drug addict, you know, like maybe he said watch in one place, cufflinks in another. No, it's actually you're watching. You're reading the wrong thing. Okay, and it's like the most. And it's the most like. And the thing about it, right? Like, it's super fucking trivial. But that's why it's so infuriating. My mother, over such a trivial thing, would refuse to admit being wrong at any point in time. Instead, insisting on being right, even if presented with information otherwise. She is correct, no matter what. And if there's anything to say otherwise, there's millions of excuses as to why her side of the story and the correct information don't go hand in hand. And it is infuriating. Because, well, number one, this is a very small thing, right? Like, she misremembered it to be a watchman, it's actually coffins, right? Whatever. And then actually, by the way, I had to explain to her what coffins were. So, like, clearly she... when she was watching the interview, she just did not remember information. She just saw like Charlie Sheen pointing at like the hand, and she was like, "Oh, he was talking about the watch," you know, like that's what was in her mind. Anyway, the point I'm making is the fact that like, if she refuses to concede on such a minor fucking issue as like, "Oh, I misremembered, sorry," and would make a whole lot of excuses as to why her side of the story is correct. What other major things is she willing to dig her heels in? If it means not admitting she's wrong. You know? You get what I mean, right? It's an infuriating part, and it's a reason why my personal mindset whenever somebody tells me something about anybody, well, not about inanimate objects, but whenever somebody tells me their opinion about the person, is to doubt them on validity of their claims. Purely because I grew up with my mom and my grandma, who are pathological liars. Like, if anybody tells me somebody's bad, I will have to be like, well, are they bad, or are you like, are you just, do you just dislike this person, you know? Fuck. Any personal opinions I ever hear, I double check. Just to make sure they're way closer to the truth than like and just because of the environment I grew up in, you know? Like when you grow up with two women and like they're pissy at each other for some reason, and then you go like, well, what happened? And then two of them give you opposite side of the story. Well, opposite not as in like their POV, but like literally just oppositional stories, you know? Like one says that the sky was black, another says that the sky was white. I look outside, the sky was gray. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And obviously, because they're like essentially the parental figures, right? Was my mom one with my grandma? They obviously will have like want to keep me in good opinion of them as people. Well, my grandma is pretty bad at that, but like my mom is trying to be like to not be seen as like an asshole by her own child. Because they obviously like to be more like sympathetic whenever like they were having disputes. That's not it. Oh damn! And I fucking sliced it. What? Come on! Oh, okay. What? Why did two explode at the same time? Oh shit. Oh, I managed to castrate him right before he got possessed. Wow, okay, what convenience. fucking again. Actually, ah, son of a bitch. Also, like, the most useless time to use DFG. Like, literally did not work at all. Damn, what a useless time was it to use BFG round? When is a better time then? I assume would be better to use it when we have Spire bots, so I don't fuck with them. Or direct punch into either Cyber Demon. No, Cyber Demon always has two lives, so it's better to go directly after the Archdemon. Archvile. No, they know something. It takes a long time. I'm like really eating right now for like some soft drinks. Honestly, count the homemade lemonade. I literally drank like half a liter yesterday. But I mean, they had like a lot of ginger and what else did that? They had like ginger and lemon. Very tasty. A little bit of tea in it. Oh, come on. I don't know how to have fun. Ah, salvage. Oh, I've been stuck here for a while. Yep. Okay, whoops. Oh, come on, seriously? I died to this? Wow. Wow. You know what I like? Interesting power system. Like, in Game of Thrones, the power systems are like weird sacrifices and like deals and bargains. And it's all in like the blood and the... Like Targaryen gets the, and it's all like fucked up in some sort of way, you know. Like if you look at the, I just remember there was this and it's like technically it is a soft power system because I mean I don't even know if you can ascribe whether it's a soft or hard power system. Because of how, like, I guess unusual it is. Because soft power system usually implies, well, there's like a lot of like, not all rules are concrete, you know, like what do you need, whatever the writer needs, the power system shall provide, you know. Hard power system implies hard-coded rules that even the writer cannot bend without being, without the, you know, like the plot breaking. Like like the Force is technically a hard power system because Jedi need to because it explained pretty much in everything that like it needs to train, to be in the Force. And then like there's like prerequisite to being like especially gifted in the Force. Then it's also like what are your power system? Well, very few actually. You don't have that many things you can do. You don't often see a Jedi performing stuff that other Jedi cannot do, except I guess if you're in a new trilogy in a new trilogy where you can just suddenly force heal out of nowhere with no like training or anything. Just like you just can do it. And like the training is but you know, who's complaining? Me? Yes, of course I am. But what is the actual root to the power system? I would say it would be soft power system, right? Because like there's not really a whole lot of rules, there's a whole lot of like you cannot do this, you cannot do that. And it's mostly because, well, technically, while it is a fantastical setting, it is a low fantasy setting that is turned into a high fantasy setting. Up until where the show starts. Yeah, the best jumping off point. Up until where the show starts, the magic is nearly non-existent in the world, and it's commented on by the people living in the world that like dragons no longer be here, you know, like there's no such thing as here be dragons, and until suddenly there are dragons, you know. Glass candles in the Game of Thrones is like a special magical device. A candle made out of glass. And to be a proper mage, you have to lit a candle made out of glass on fire. And nobody could have done it for hundreds of years up until suddenly these glass candles started to burn out of nowhere. And everybody's like, oh shit, the magic is coming here, you know? Who the fuck? What the fuck was punching me there in the back? Okay. So technically Game of Thrones is like a low fantasy setting with, I would say, soft magic system, because almost always there is like some sort of like weird ritual, but like nobody explains the rules of the ritual. Sometimes they say like stuff like, oh, king's blood is used for this ritual. But no, king's blood isn't even like a prerequisite, like a fucking ingredient, you know, for the ritual. King's blood is just a really good catalysis for the ritual. So like if you have like a king and somebody has a king's blood and you're trying to perform a ritual, you better like have like king's blood in the ritual, you know? You know, you'd be cooking and there's king's blood at the function. Yeah. So yeah, it's a soft, low fantasy setting. But I like... You know what I like? Hard fantasy, but then there is somebody in that hard fantasy who's like unexplainable powerhouse to the point where like you can't even like tell like what the fuck would he have to do to get to this level. Like a hard, yeah, like I like a hard fantasy setting, right? But then you have this inexplicable godlike entity who like defies preconceptions around what fantasy setting we are in, you know? Like the father from the Full Metal Alchemist, right? Because he is, I guess, spoiler alert, because he's like a philosopher's stone that incorporates in itself into itself like thousands of people. He breaks the setting by having to do literally nothing to do like magic, because Edward Full Metal Hands, I don't remember. Edward Full Metal Hands has to like clasp his hands together, and he has to like have materials. He can't like just spring shit out of nowhere. The father, on the other hand, he can like heal wounds with a touch without like having to do like any prerequisites that anybody else would have to do, you know? So, like, he breaks the laws, and also additionally on top of it, he'll cancel out other people's, well, essentially alchemy is like magic, so like essentially cancel out other people's magic, and nobody has like the answer as to why and how, and I really like it. I just want high fantasy, not high fantasy, I want just hard magic system setting where suddenly there's this guy shows up. He has like a bunch of fucking runes that like nobody can decipher. He does like shit that nobody ever seen before with like either no cost or no effort, and like there's absolutely like no explanation as to who he is, where he's from. The only feasible understanding of who he is like something really fucking old, something really old. That's the closest explanation somebody can give, you know? Like there's no records, no like nobody out there, you know, upkeeping his fucking geological tree. It's not like he like shows up sometimes, and he always has like the most fucked up magic, but he'll never do anything with it. That's also like prerequisite for me to consider this magical. Like Father is like an antagonist, but he kind of fits into my description of like a powerhouse that we don't have full explanation for. And in terms of their abilities. You know, like their break-ins and mold of the hard power setting, right? But for me to consider this character fully complete, he also needs to be like absolutely not related to any event. Like for me this character has to be like almost intervention from like God himself. Like God himself came out from the script and was like, "Hey dude, what's up?" And then just fucked right off immediately after. And everybody else is like questioning like, who the fuck is this guy and why did he show up for this one like scene? Will there be like future importance about him? And like the answer is no. He doesn't have like a there's no like secret plot he's behind. There's no like, there's literally nothing about this guy besides this one brief interaction of this mega powerful mage that like even by the end of the story nobody will be able to pinpoint. That's what I want. I want like Marilyn. I want Marilyn to show up in like the middle of a. Oh, this is weird. Hold on, this. Okay. I want Marilyn to show up in the middle of my fucking Harry Potter. Okay, like. Not even Marilyn. Hold up. Who's the better alternative? Like it's good. Like in the middle of Harry Potter, I want fucking God Emperor of Man to show up. Odin himself to show up in the middle of Harry Potter and just be like, wow, that Severus Snape sure is a jerk, am I right guys? And they're like, what the fuck are you? And then there is no further explanation about this guy and how he managed to create more food out of nowhere. Like we checked everything, but by the end of it, we cannot figure out that he broke rules of magic somehow. Hold up. Yes. I needed that one. Come on. I found it. What is the quick way to get HP? I guess this. Oh, come on! You fucking piece of shit. Archvile, right? Son of a bitch. You know, maybe. Oh, you fucker, you tanked it? Oh, okay, no. No. You motherfucker! Wow. Okay. That is something fucking else. Okay, I feel like it's a little bit more fair. Okay, so these fuckers can tank. Entire BFB boss? That is fucking unbelievable. Wow, fucking missing every single one of those? Wait, okay, wow. Oh, unbelievable. Motherfucker. You fat fucking bastard. Wow, okay. established. Okay. Okay. Are you serious right now? Oh, you son of a bitch, he fucking summoned. He summoned. How fucking long am I staying here? I swear, they will put the fucking... Not the hunter, what the fuck is the name of fucking... After Archvile and after the Doom Hunter, there will be the fucking massive fucker, and there will be two... traitor fucking Doom guys, I forget the name. I'm not even sure what the fuck it... It's aiming, that's okay. Or I would say it's not my day. This is fucking well. I'm not doing well. I will cry myself to sleep. Wow. You know what? Clearly, not my day. I'm just, I don't know. I have no words.
There's this guy named. I think I saw him streaming.
Well, did
One
you
of
see the same
those.
clip that I saw?
No.
It was. He was
Oh, it was
just-
him talking about like how he wanted to give everybody rent free or whatever. Yeah, that's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Connor.
Did Rizzler say
The
that?
Rizzler was saying all this dumb kid stuff that a kid would say, like about, giving us free. He was just saying all this.
Yeah, I would make
stupid
rent
kid-
$45.
Throughout the Horus Heresy feud.
He's a kid, you know,
Yeah,
like there's just natural good in him. He's not
Yeah,
corrupt.
he's not corrupted by the world yet.
Yeah,
although
not-
that's kind of shocking.
I don't know how he hasn't been molested yet. It's crazy.
I was thinking about this clip.
You're
earlier
fucking
today in the stream.
trash. You're so trash. I cannot believe you just said
I saw
that.
it and I was like,
Dude,
this is
that
fucking...
that made me clutch
is
my pearls,
diabolical.
dude, and I'm a fucking demon.
I mean, but like, yeah, we know he hasn't because he's still in his good mind. Hollywood hasn't sunk his teeth into him yet. Surprisingly, he's been everywhere.
Surprised He hasn't.
I
been
know.
molested.
I just was not expecting. I was not expecting that even slightly.
I think he needs to get out of the industry now before it
I don't
happens.
remember what we were talking about.
Isn't he like 11
Hey,
at
yeah,
best?
before it happens, dude,
No,
because
he's not 11.
Bro,
he's probably younger than that.
I don't
we
know
need
what
to
the
protect
fuck.
Rizzler at all costs, all right?
Honestly, he might be. I think he might be an arbiter of good. But he's got to
there's-
keep
well,
That's
that
the
back.
thing. So we need to protect him because then
gonna
somebody's
have-
going to get their dirty fucking claws in him. They're going to be like, boom, boom, boom.
What is going on?
He's the devil.
That is 10 out of 10 in terms of content, at least for me. Yes.
The isosceles triangle has two
So tomorrow
congruent
there's gonna be
sides.
Cyberpunk 2077. After tomorrow there's gonna be Hollow Knight. After tomorrow Hollow Knight again. And then potentially next Sunday. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Roll it around. Don't think
I can guess. Anyway,
shake it,
in this note, thank you very much for watching.
Shake it,
Have a good day.
quick, roll it around.
Bye.